Earth signs, this is a butterfly messages for change reading. So if you're a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or if you have a rising in any of these signs or moon, this will also resonate. So we're going to get into it. This is for Earth signs, like I said. Right off the top of my beautiful butterfly deck here, what are some messages that Earth signs need to know or hear for coming changes, current changes that they're going through or going to be going through? Wow, we got windfall. It looks like inheritance. This is like money that, you know, is kind of like gifted to you or given to you. This is like lotto winnings. This is pretty intense. Windfall is like money that you didn't have to work for. And it's also like well-deserved. It's really well-deserved money that, you know, kind of just comes maybe even out of nowhere, sort of. It's also a positive change just in general in life, but it's a positive change to your finances. And sort of like renewed abundance and something kind of unexpected. I feel like this could be like also paying off debts, obviously. This could be maybe better spending habits or putting money into something like investing. There's definitely something that you didn't have to work for, kind of like maybe falling into your lap, just in a really nice way. All right, so let's see what else we've got. We've got family changes. So this could be like really family changes, like perhaps like your family is expanding. You know, maybe somebody's had a baby or somebody's having a baby or somebody's getting married or somebody's moving to go be with family or be closer to family or be near family. It could also mean that your family needs you more and you might like have like, not obligations, but like you might feel obligated with certain people. Like you might feel, you know, like a sense of obligation rather than, you know, a sense of peace, if that makes any sense. But yeah, there's definitely something here with that. I feel like this is currently, this is like more of a current like energy to me. But I feel like, you know, God and the angels are surrounding this change. I feel like you might need to make a change with maybe the amount of time or giving that you might do with your family or perhaps a certain family member. This also does have to do with like transitions. This also has to do with divorce or separation. This also has to do with a change in living situation, but for the better. And it's definitely God's will here, I feel like. So let's get one more card. So we've got keep the faith. So really positive, kind of to wrap this up. I feel like, you know, there's times where you lose faith. You might, you know, fear things that haven't even played out yet. You might fear things or like, you know, maybe like fear the worst. I feel like your sentimental feelings might keep you going through all of this. Like, you know, how much time you think about like your past people and, you know, life as it was. And maybe, you know, you're like rich in nostalgia right now. That might be helping. I feel like in a lot of ways, you might have to retouch with your spirituality. Like maybe find like a different path with that or avenue with that or exploring that a bit. I feel like, you know, maybe it has to do with a little bit of your spiritual growth. But I do feel like this also is a sign that things will be okay. They will look up. I feel like even if the situation is very detrimental or very dead end or very final, I feel like there's a reason to that too. There's a rhyme and a reason to everything. And everything has a season. And everything has a cycle. And some things are a natural cycle of ending. And sometimes a painful ending. But also a message to keep the faith through it all, because our hardest trials, our hardest tribulations, our hardest losses are what shape us to be strong for the future and for the future generation. I hope you found these messages helpful, Earth signs. Follow for more and weekly messages. Love and light.